What up, you peasants? I'm JB. We are back here with the Week 6 matchup in the UBL D-League. We are taking on Sinex Realize, coach of the Toronto Tyrantrums. Go check him out in the description. He's a cool dude. I'm joined by Diet Type. We're just going to bang out this team builder real quick. And yeah, it should be fun. So you can see his team over there is Mew with Zemoose, Gengar, Mamoswine, Rotomosh, Stakataka, Incineroar, Shaman, Hitmontop, Crustle, Toucannon with Zemoose, and Mega Altaria. So started off the team with a White Herb Curse Hitmonlee with Knockoff, Mach Punch, and Poison Jab. I believe the speed allows me to outspeed Zard at +1 after Curse, if I'm not mistaken. That's probably right.
Curse doesn't count with White Herb.
Yes, it does. Because you get the Unburdened boost.
Well, no, like Curse, it's -1, then Erased, and then +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure I was going for Zard at +1 with the speed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Spoiler alert, Hitmonlee didn't do anything this game. Next up we have Scarlet Scizor with a Lunberry, SD, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, and Roost. Lunberry just so I can, if I need to switch in on like a Willow or something from Rotom, or like, yeah, just crap like that, or like a random Willow Mew or something. Just Lunberry things. Couldn't really find a better item because I died to like offensive Incineroar Flareblitz anyway, and I'd never stayed on that, so I thought Lunberry would be solid. Decided to bring that. Just standard Scizor stuff, SD, Bullet Punch, shenanigans. Can kind of win once I get rid of Rotom.
I do like this Scissor set because the only way Mew's stopping it is with a Fire move, which
yeah,
you're gonna eat, and then
if he's not invested, I live a Flamethrower.
And then Wisp, of course.
Yeah. Next up, we got Vaporeon with leftovers, just standard, literally just the most standard of Vaporeon: Scald, Wish, Toxic, and Heal Bell. I needed to switch into Mamoswine, and this was my best bet. Yeah, just physically defensive. Scald, easily 2 KOs if it's not AV, so yeah, good Toxic crap like Hitmontop or Mew if I don't care about it, because I do have Heal Bell, so I don't care about Synchronize and like Mega Altaria.
Solid.
Yeah. Just here to do like cleric-y things and sort of check Mammo, because I'm like, if he's banded, I think I'm still 2 KO'd by Earthquake, so that kind of sucks. Next up we have Ruby Roserade with Choice Scarf, Giga Drain, Jinning Mistake, well, not Jinning Mistake, me being stupid mistake, Hidden Power Crown and Shadow Ball. So obviously I was supposed to have Sludge Bomb, but somehow I managed to click Poison Jab instead, so I have Poison Jab on the set. But speed, I believe, is for Mega Altaria. Would probably make sense there. You know, it would have been really cool to have Poison Jab or Sludge Bomb, because I'm pretty sure that would have O-code offensive Altaria, but I have Poison Jab because I'm stupid. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the penis. Next up we have Latios with Specs, Surf, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Defog. Defog, you know, just because I wanted a Defogger on the squad. He has no real switch-ins to like the coverage. Like, it hits everything on his team pretty damn well. Aside from like Mew, like bulky Mew can take this thing on. Nothing else really appreciates it though. Altaria does not like taking Specs Ice Beam, so that's the main reason for that move. And then aside from Mew, everything in Incineroar, everything's sort of just dropping to Spec Psychic. And then we have Surfer, Mamo, and Incineroar.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I like the team. It's... I don't know.
Yeah. Alright.
Good stuff. I hate team builders.
I hate team builders too. Like, I just wanted to bang this one out. I don't know. Dai's a homie and he just decided to hop in with me. But last one is Palisand. We have Cassibberry, Iron Defense, Earth Power, Stealth Rock, and Shadow Ball. Cassibberry because Gengar, and then like Iron Defense, if I can get one off, I can 1v1 Mamoswine. I thought it'd be fun, so just sort of went with it. It's also like a soft check to DD Altaria if I can get Iron Defense up at like the same time he's going for Dragon Dances.
Yeah, solid.
That's about the squad, and I'll just go ahead and hop into the battle right now. Shout out to Dai for joining me for this.
Peace.
Alright guys, we are back here with the battle against Mr. Sinex Realize. Definitely be sure to go check him out. Hit in the description and down below, like I just said, you know, earlier in the video. You can see he ended up bringing the Shaman, the Hitmontop, Mamoswine, Toucannon, Mega Altaria, and Mew. So yeah, let's just go ahead, hop right in. I remember nothing about this game, so we'll see what exactly happens, because this was over 10 days ago. So yeah, good luck, have fun to my guy, and let's see what happened was. It wasn't over 10 days ago, it was 8 days ago. It was just over a week ago. About a week ago. Anyway, so we're going to lead off with Ruby Roserade as he leads off with the Shaman, and it was at this point I realized that I had brought Poison Jab over Sludge Bomb somehow, but either way, I decided to click Shadow Ball on the Switch, and I look like a god as I managed to catch the Mew on entry. And you know what, I don't really feel like taking a Psychic here, so I can just bring in Latios as he decides to pull a double into the loops, which turns out to be, of course, the Toucan. Toucan stand for loops. I get the reference, solid nickname, but I can just go ahead and click Psychic here, as it will do an absolute. It actually just O-code it. Yeah, it actually just O-code the Toucan. I did not remember doing that, but yeah, that's a dead Toucan, which is fine by me. He's gonna bring in the Mamoswine, and I'm not gonna stand here, of course, as I don't really feel like taking a big ol' Icicle Crash to the mouth or an Ice Shard or whatever, because I can't, you know, kill with Psychic. And he does just go for an Icicle Crash, which isn't gonna feel great, but you know, Vaporeon can take it. You know, Vaporeon's a champ, nice and Hollister. It's well-made clothing, Brad. Rough, tough, and sturdy. I mean, I just went to the Ford website and copied down adjectives. That's a How I Met Your Mother reference. But he's going to switch out, of course, and I'm just going to fire off a Scald, because, you know, it's Scald. Catch a burn on something, do a little bit of chip damage to whatever, or do a ton to the Mamoswine. And he's going to bring in the Shaman, and as you can see, I do manage to snag a burn. But unless he's SD Shaman, it won't really matter, because, of course, you know, it's a special attacker as well as having Natural Cure, so you get to switch out, the burn will be gone. So, not like the most, I guess, opportune or like the most important hacks. Like, it didn't really matter. So he's actually gonna fire off Hidden Power, making a solid play, doing well over half to my Roserade and revealing a Life Orb. So that actually did a ton of damage. I'm assuming HP Ice, could be Fire, either or. It's gonna hit a lot of my team very hard. And you know what, I'm just gonna click it at this point because I feel like he's gonna stay in. I not want to take another Shadow Ball, so I decided to click Poison Jab. It still does a good amount. Sludge Bomb would have OHKO this thing turn 1, but hey, can't always have what we want. But you know what, I'll take that damage, but unfortunately my poor Roserade is going to go down. But his Shaman is looking mighty low at this point, so I'm just going to go into Scizor, probably click Bullet Punch. If I'm smart, I click U-turn here like a man. Let's see if I was smart and clicked U-turn like a man, or if I just Bullet Punched like a bad player. I Bullet Punched like a bad player. Oof. But he does go into the him on top, which will of course get the Intimidate off. And you know, the Bullet Punch does a sizable amount of damage. I didn't really want to take anything that this thing could do. I wasn't really sure what it was going to do, so I didn't decide to U-turn out. Actually, was I banded this game? I feel like I might have been banded Scizor. I truly don't remember. I would say, because you know, spoiler alert, I recorded the team builder like over a week ago, so I haven't even looked at this team. I was Lumberry Scizor, so I definitely could have clicked U-turn. But I bring in Castle Black as he goes for something. I wasn't paying attention, I was pulling my team up. But I can just get my Rocks up now, which is nice because the Shaman will die upon re-entry unless he's able to remove them. And here, I decided to stay in because I don't want to let him get a free Dragon Dance up, because if he gets a free Dragon Dance up, that's pretty bad. But Shadow Ball does a ton of damage to this thing. Shadow Ball and Earth Power just do a lot. He can't really afford to, you know, sit in front of me forever because I could 2-hit KO him with Earth Powers. So I'm going to fire for Shadow Ball this time. Just to, you know, hit everything if he wanted to, you know, double out or something. I don't really know. I just click Shadow Ball, man. But he's going to go for the +1 return. And you can see Castle Black is actually going to take this rather well. So I'm going to get off another Shadow Ball, which you will see drops this thing down to around, you know, 25-ish%. He's going to go for a Roost, as I believe I fire off the Earth Power this turn, if I'm not mistaken. This is the turn I decide to click Earth Power. No, I click Shadow Ball one more time. Definitely should have clicked Earth Power because it is stronger. But yeah, he's sitting a little below half, so he's going to click Roost again. And I know for a fact this is the turn I click Earth Power because I remember that Earth Power is stronger and has the same secondary effect and also hits this thing neutrally. So we click the stronger move, being Earth Power this time. And you can see that does a ton of damage. I actually get a crit, which is nice. meaning he can't just afford to sit here and roost in front of me forever. Eventually, I'm going to get a Spit-F drop, and I'm going to 2-hit KO him regardless of his roost. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep clicking Earth Power here. I don't want him to get up another Dragon Dance. As long as I, keep clicking Earth Power, he can never Dragon Dance again. And there's the Spit-F drop that I have been fishing for. So I am free to just, keep clicking Earth Power as he does, decide to finally kill my poor castle, which feels bad, man. But yeah, he's nice and weakened, nice and in bullet punch range. So we're gonna bring Scizor in here, and we're just gonna click a bullet punch because we don't want to mess around with the threat. And I believe he is going to pull the double back out into, or the switch rather, not double. It was a few turns later, whatever. But he's gonna pull the switch back out into the Hitmontop. I'm just gonna get another bullet punch off on this thing, just doing a big chunk of damage. And at this point, I'm just gonna go for another bullet punch. It's a roll to kill at this range, and I just decided to go for it, and I managed to get it. So yeah, we'll take that. One Scizor switching gone is always a nice thing. He can bring out the Mew again, which is sitting a little below half, especially now about rocks. It's sitting at about 25%, around 30ish, somewhere in that range. I decided to just go for bullet punch once again and see if I can't, get another roll. Unfortunately, I don't get another roll, and he's gonna fire off a flamethrower, which will, of course, kill my poor Scizor dead. Again, I thought I'd just go for a roll. I didn't really need Scizor at that point. I feel like I had Altaria managed just by having speed control for it. It can never really click Dragon Dance again against me, so I think I was just fine. I was fine to let Scizor go down there. Where's her heart? But yeah, I could just bring in Latias as he doesn't really have the best switch-ins to it. He goes hard into the Jesus, Altaria. But Psychic is very free, so I'm just gonna click Psychic. It's gonna do a ton of damage. I am, of course, Spectacles, so that's gonna be doing even more damage. So he's gonna bring in the Mamoswine, and me being the stupid person that I am, didn't even think about the Item Choice Scarf, and I'm gonna lose my freaking Latios for literally no reason because I'm dumb. So down goes Latios. That was a really stupid play. I had Vaporeon alive. I should always go Vaporeon. I know I should always go Vaporeon, but I didn't go Vaporeon. But he's confirmed Scarf. But something worth noting, both of the Pokemon he has in the back are in range of Stealth Rocks. The Mew and the Shaman. So Shaman's gonna go down to the Stealth Rocks. And I have a near full health Vaporeon. Even a crit Earthquake at this range will not kill me. So he's gonna have to go for Icicle Crash flinches if he wants to have a chance to win this game. So he's gonna go for the Earthquake, which again pretty much sealed his fate because even a crit Earthquake never killed Hollister. I believe a crit would have allowed him to 2-hit KO me potentially, but I could just get off a Scald, and after a couple rounds of rocks, it's gonna be enough to finish off the Mamoswine from where it's at, and then Mew will come in and also die to rocks. So shout out to Palisand getting 2 passive kills from the grave with Stealth Rocks. That's why it's always important to have yourself a nice Stealth Rocker, kids. Just get them rocks up. But again, very good game to my opponent. I feel like I don't know if I choked or misplayed. I definitely could have had a better differential had I played smarter and not, scouted for Scarf Mamoswine, because honestly that makes just a ton of sense against my team. Probably should have scouted for that. And I could have, kept Scizor alive, but like I said, I felt like I was fine to let Scizor go down when I did, so. The Scizor thing wasn't so much of a misplay. The Latios thing, that was definitely a misplay. But thankfully it didn't come back to hurt me at all, and we were able to pick up yet another win on the season, moving us to a solid 2-4 record. Slowly but surely, boys. This roster, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this team, as you guys could probably tell. Yeah, we'll talk about that at a later date, probably towards the end of this season. But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm not the biggest fan of this squad. So I will go ahead and I will see you all in the next week. We play Blazing Squid. Yeah, that should be a fun game. I've played them a couple times on the channel, and yeah, it's always fun when we play. So definitely be sure to subscribe to Sin as well as all the other B League coaches, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.